Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your Nigeria podcast. And this conversation for today is probably one of the most important conversations I've ever had on this channel. You see how solemn I am, Abby? Wait first, you know why? And before we start the conversation, I want to clarify that this is not an hate video. This is also not a defense of what the K-pop industry and the K-drama industry have done. This is a conversation I want us to have. Recently, I came across a video where someone was arguing that the K-pop industry is very racist and culturally appropriates black culture. Yes, that's true. She then concludes with everything she has been saying, which I've apparently agreed with the racism, the cultural appropriation, not giving credit when it's due. And then she concludes that black people, especially Africans and Nigerians who still enjoy K-pop and K-drama, are pathetic. I mean, pathetic. And I was like, wait, hold up. You see that pathetic place is not where I don't agree with that conclusion. And honestly, not because the K-pop industry is perfect, it is not. And not because I think the Korean entertainment industry has never made mistakes. They have made mistakes and they will still make mistakes. So, why are we pathetic? I don't believe enjoying a form of entertainment automatically means you are accepting every mistake made within that industry. Now, let's talk about it because it's a very dicey situation we need to unpack. First of all, some people find it difficult to separate the industry from the fans. One thing social media has done, or maybe is doing a lot, is turning complicated conversations into simple ones. Either you completely support K-pop, it's either you're listening to it, you're relating with it, you're doing this or doing that K-pop industry, or you stop listening to it altogether. I don't think that's how the real world works today. That is not the real world. We can all be saying it on social media, but to put it into effect, it's not possible. People consume entertainment from countries all over the world, be it Hollywood, be it Afrobeat, be it K-drama, be it C-drama, C-pop, K-pop, anime, Latin music, and a whole lot more. Even Bollywood. There are Bollywood music that some people enjoy today. None of this industry, and I say it as a fact, none of this industry are free from controversies. So, do you say people stop listening to these things because they are controversial in their industry? People can enjoy the art while still expecting better from the people and the industry and companies behind it. These two things can coexist and exist like it can exist at the same time. Now let's ask ourselves, have there been real problems in the K-pop and K-drama industry? Let's be honest. Yes. Let's not mince facts and evidence. Yes, there have been great problems and real problems with the industry. There have been multiple moments over the years, where the artists and the entertainment industries are being criticized for cultural appropriation. There are even a lot. You would think about that and be like, are you people dumb? Why would you do things like that? For insensitive hairstyles, for offensive costumes, inappropriate use of the black culture, not even the black culture alone, but other people's culture, insensitive lyrics or imagery. These conversations are real and they've been happening over the years. And many black fans have every right to express their disappointment when something crosses the line. And people that are like, oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's actually a big deal to some people. So let them voice out their disappointment when they don't cross the line, actually. Holding some of these artists accountable isn't hating. It's part of being an engaging audience. We are not robots, right? We are not bots. We are actually human beings with feelings. So we need to talk. But at the end of the day, I ask myself, as this lady said, does that make black fans pathetic? No. Here is where I disagree totally with that statement. Calling black fans pathetic simply because they enjoy Korean music or drama is very, very, and I mean very, very unfair. Should people stop watching Hollywood because Hello, there's been racist incidents in the Western entertainment industry. And the Korean industry learned it from somewhere. They learned it from the Western industry. So should we stop listening to artists from countries where discrimination exists? Well, no. The world is more complicated than that. You don't often tell people that, oh, stop listening to these. But you don't dictate to people like that, actually. It's supposed to be a personal thing. People often connect with music because of the artistry, the storytelling, the choreography, or community, not because they endorse every action by every entertainer. That is a fact. Now, I believe the real issue we should be talking about as fans is, are they willing to learn and take accountability, right? K-pop isn't a niche genre anymore. It is going global. It's not even going global. It has gone global and it is reaching new heights every blessed day. They are breaking records every blessed day. So when your audience includes millions of Black fans, African fans, Latins, international fans, cultural awareness becomes part of being a global artist. Please, we need to tell them this. That does not mean every mistake is made out of hatred to me. That's what I believe. I just believe they are genuinely ignorant. Sometimes people genuinely don't understand why something is offensive. But I feel when you explain it once, the expectation is that artists and companies will learn, listen, and improve. But some people, I don't want to generalize, but I feel some K-pop artists are supposed to educate themselves better at this point. Being globally successful also means you accept global responsibility. You want to go global, then you need to improve yourself and learn about some of the cultures of this country you claim to have fans in. That being said, should we allow room for growth? I believe yes. Do we believe people can learn? Yes, I believe it. Because if the answer is no, it's going to be a problem, because every mistake becomes permanent with the no. I think intent and response should both matter. What's the intention behind that mistake? Was it intentional? And what was the response? If someone makes a mistake, listens and apologizes sincerely and changes their behavior, it's different from someone that repeatedly ignores criticism or dismisses it. We have some of these K-pop artists like that they intentionally do some of these things. Those ones are another special case. And I feel fans are allowed to decide for themselves whether an apology feels sufficient, because there are some apologies that so as, oh God, I don't want to call names, but you know what I'm talking about. Just apologize. You can't even mention the people you offended, but you're apologizing. Now, I have some hot takes about this episode. Number one, being a fan does not mean becoming blind to some of the things that your favorite group and artist does. You can enjoy a group's music and still criticize them when they do something wrong, right? You can be constructive in your criticism, not destructive. Please learn the difference between the two, because some K-pop fans don't know the difference. Now, hot take number two. Holding idols accountable, it is not anti-K-pop. It's not anti-fan. If anything, it's a sign that fans expect better from you as an artist. Now, number three. No entertainment industry deserves a free pass, no matter who they are. The standard we apply to Hollywood, Nollywood, or any other music scene should also apply to K-pop. Said it. Now, number four. Generalizing an entire country. Let's talk about it. Generalizing an entire country or people or an entire industry because of actions of some individuals isn't fair. Criticize specific actions, not entire populations, right? Let's learn how to do that too. Now, number five, which is the last one. Black fans, we are not pathetic for listening to K-pop and liking K-drama. People are capable of appreciating art while also challenging some of the harmful behaviors in the industry. I'll say it again. Black fans are not pathetic. Just because we like K-pop and we love K-dramas, we can appreciate something and still challenge when they go wrong. And that's all I have for you today. This conversation isn't about choosing between being a fan or being critical. It's about recognizing that these things can exist together as one. We can also enjoy something and also we can criticize that industry when they go wrong, right? And the reason many black fans speak up is because they care. They don't want to be ignored all the time. They will say this, they will ignore them. We want an industry where we can all love together. Well, as K-pop continues to grow around the world, these conversations aren't going anywhere. We have to keep having these conversations all over and over again until we see positive changes in the industry, because I believe it's very important. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about these conversations. Can you separate the art from the artist? Can you hold your favorite industry or your favorite groups accountable when they go wrong? And where do you personally as a fan draw the line when an artist goes beyond what you expect them to do? But remember, let's always keep this conversation very respectful, and conversations like this will move us forward more than insulting ourselves. I mean, let's be respectful. When we're respectful in conversations, we create more discussions, and instead of insulting ourselves, which end up in fun wars. Until I meet you on the next episode of this podcast, what do you want us to talk about next? Let me know. Bye for now.